Okay, yeah, we're recording now.
Hey, guys.
Great.
Welcome to the Adam Friedland Show. It is November before Thanksgiving something, 2022. The last year of our lives. Adam is not here. Adam's taking a breather.
Mm-hmm.
We'll
That's good. It's important to take a
he's all
mental
He
health
works so
day.
hard.
He works really hard,
He's
yeah.
all tuckered out.
He has a
Yeah.
yeast infection.
Yeah. I bet.
It'd be a fun cable news show, Tuckered Out.
Uh-huh.
And it's Tucker Carlson, but he's sucking cock the whole time. He's sucking dick on camera. He's like, I'm gay now. Now I'm gay.
My parents are like, Tucker Carlson brought up a good point while he was sucking dick the other night.
Yeah. I was straight before, but now I'm a homo. Can you believe it? I can.
My father-in-law's like, this guy's awesome.
Yeah. I love cock, and I hate Mexicans. So yeah, Adam's gone. We're doing a little more producer meeting. We have you said
Sam.
I can't. Yeah, okay, but I can't say your name.
Just don't say my last name. Real Online Boy is how people know.
Real online boy Sam. We brought Sam on,
Nice.
building out the.
And I'm not afraid of who I am at all. I'm Mike Recine. I live in Red Hook, Brooklyn, with my wife and son.
Mike cocksucking Racine.
Mike the Fag.
We got Mike
Yeah.
Racine back after you missed your flight to Chicago.
It got delayed. I was at the airport. I was at the airport. I'm at like a 2-hour early to the airport guy because I missed a flight. So I spent maybe about 6 hours at the airport.
Yeah,
And I didn't get on a plane.
that's always a fun day.
Yeah,
There's
but then
no other
it was kind of
Going to
nice.
Hudson News 37 times. Being like, maybe I need a neck pillow. I don't know.
Sir, please go away.
Yeah.
Stop coming.
There's nothing feels better than shoplifting at the airport.
Well, I did shoplift a neck pillow a couple weeks ago, but it wasn't. I'm glad it wasn't good. It wasn't a good neck pillow.
Really?
Yeah.
I get too spooked. I got caught shoplifting when I was 22, and it just kind of ruined it for
At
me
the
forever.
airport?
Scared straight, huh?
No, it's CVS.
No, but no one cares at the airport.
Yeah, but I get so nervous.
Yeah.
What'd
You got to get
steal?
over that.
I was trying to steal Red Bull and Orajel from my roommate.
For your roommate?
Yeah, she
So-
had like a really bad like tooth infection or something.
So it was an act of service.
It was.
Yeah.
It was very embarrassing.
Yeah, you should have been like, well, listen, I'm trying to get bar mitzvahed, and they told me I needed to do an act of service.
My roommate I'm in love with needs this Orajel, and I need to save her.
Were you in love with your roommate?
Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
Is she listening to this right now?
Yeah, she's my friend now.
Yeah. Shout out to
Lizzie.
Lizzie. We're making love connections here on the Adam Friedland Show.
Yeah. It's tough when you fall in love with somebody that you already have a relationship with them.
Yeah, she was like one of my
a,
best friends.
Like a cousin, you
Yeah,
know? When you fall in love with your cousin, it sucks.
The retarded guy who works at the movie theater.
Yeah.
I'm going to see fucking Sing 2 just to see him again. I don't even want to see the movie.
Yeah.
I'm
Why
just-
would you?
Yeah.
Dog shit.
I'm just trying to see Ernie.
Have you seen Coco by any chance? Pixar's Coco?
No, I don't
You
watch
get-
any of those movies.
You don't?
No, I will literally only watch Master and Commander and the Assassination of Jesse James.
Okay, but they're both good?
Yes.
Okay.
What about Chinatown? You told me to watch Chinatown.
I did. Yeah, you should watch Chinatown if you haven't seen it, but it's not like I'm sitting down watching Chinatown every fucking day.
Okay.
I got enough of those folks. Would you lose,
I
Mike?
gotta spit this gum out.
No, you're all right. It's,
You're such a fucking...
it sounds good on the...
You're such a bully.
Want to spit it on this monologue
Yeah, thank you,
paper?
Sam.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sam.
No problem, Mike.
Yeah, don't worry about the gum.
You're like, I'm trying to think of who you're like. You're like Nurse Ratched.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Sexy,
Right?
powerful,
Yeah. Yeah, sexy.
in
powerful.
charge of the mentally disabled.
Manipulating them
Does
to
she
leave
doesn't-
their house.
She doesn't manipulate them, does she?
Doesn't? I think she... Doesn't she?
No.
Isn't that the whole point?
Nurse Ratched she's a spinster. It's not her fault. Nurse Ratched's a sympathetic character
Is she?
because she's trapped in there. Like,
Remind me who that is. I know that name.
One
but-
Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest?
she's
Right,
she's
right.
the
Okay, I
cuckoo
watched that
nest.
like 2 years ago.
She's the mama bird that
Yeah.
sits on the nest, sits
Yeah.
on the eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Is that what that's the metaphor?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah, I
didn't
saw that
read the
movie
book.
so long ago. But she's like bad, right? Because she makes the
I think the
handicapped people.
The thesis and moral of the movie is that Native American people only seem retarded. They're not.
There we go.
Yeah,
Woo.
I guess. What's
Well,
oh,
my phone fell.
that's all right.
Yeah, I mean, you probably, if you get a chance to watch Coco, maybe with Adam's girlfriend, you guys could turn on Disney's Coco.
Yeah,
I watched
yeah.
that. I don't know. It's very good.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen it?
I haven't seen.
What's it about? It's about coconuts.
It's about a Mexican kid and then it's like he wants to,
loves coconuts or
no,
loves hot
Give
chocolate.
no.
Oh,
Wait,
what the
did
fuck?
he?
Well, yeah.
Now
it's
you're
gotta
making
be
me doubt myself.
Something cocoa, right? Abuelita hot cocoa.
No, Coco is his great grandmother.
Abuelita,
Yeah.
which Abuelita is a type of hot chocolate.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's it. That's why it's called cocoa.
I always stay away from like the Spanish stuff at the grocery store.
Yeah, me too.
But maybe I should start. We should start buying all that stuff.
Yeah.
Bustelo and
Yeah, I stay away from
know?
Bustelo, Abuelita, the
Yeah.
janitor's closet. Fucking-
I seem to have a lot of Latino fans.
yeah, you said that last time.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you think that is?
I don't know, but it's great.
They're the best comedy
They're the
fans.
best comedy fans.
Yeah.
For sure.
Everything this guy says, I think is so funny.
Yeah, I fucking
The other
love
day-
Mike Recine.
the other day,
It's-
the other day he was like, "Damn," I'm like, "That's what's up, dude. That's fucking."
Well, they go with you. They're like they're at the show to have a good time.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, that's what it is. Like, that's the best market. Like, there was all these like Texas, like Valley comedians.
Yeah.
These guys that would just like these Mexican guys that do comedy for a year,
Yeah.
and then they'd just be doing fucking theaters because Mexican people come out
Yeah.
to see another Mexican guy just say he's Mexican,
Were those
Yeah.
the guys who would steal?
huh?
I feel like you were talking about.
Yeah,
they
yeah,
just-
they-
They just
they-
do other
But
people's jokes.
the rules are different for
Yeah.
them.
No, yeah, South Texas is a different, which honestly is more democratic. It's more in line with like the nature of art itself, which is that it's a collaborative thing. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, because really, what's the difference between
Yeah.
doing somebody else's joke and playing their song?
My uncle's Mexican, and I was hanging out with him one time, and he was like, "Oh man, I just hope I don't have to watch that movie, No Old Men for America." He was talking about No Country for Old Men,
Yeah.
and he like didn't know the name of the movie, and
What does he
didn't
mean?
like
I
the
hope
movie
I don't have to watch it
because he watched it, he didn't like it. He, like,
But what
he,
was
like,
the situation where
didn't
you have to watch that?
He's just
he's
like,
just like-
anything would be better than that No Old Men for America,
Yeah.
and yes,
But
but
it's a great movie.
yeah, I know, but I'm saying the way their brains are, their brains are different.
Yeah,
And they see, look at Sam.
they're
He's
fluffy. They
look
got
at-
fluffy brains.
They got fluffy brains. See, now look at Sam. He's sitting here. He's riffing. He's responding to this stuff. Adam, no offense, but Adam doesn't really do that.
Listen, there's not going to be any of this talk on the attitude. Certainly not while he's here. Not on my fucking life. I'm building something here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we
This is
yeah,
what
we
you're
miss
doing.
him.
Saying shit like that about Adam, that's like coming in here, I'm making fucking Thanksgiving dinner. You're like, this cranberry sauce isn't done. And I'm like, first of all, that's your daughter's menstrual fluid. It's not even cranberry sauce.
Yeah.
But the process isn't finished. Once I get this menstrual fluid in that fucking cranberry sauce, it's going to blow your mind.
Yeah.
So Adam's like a big pile of pussy fluid.
He's like a big pile of
Yeah,
pussy.
he's like a very fancy Williams-Sonoma mixing bowl filled with Menzies.
Yeah.
And someday I'm going to turn that bowl of Menzies into Charlie Rose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he's very funny. But I don't
good.
know.
Do we know what happened to his pussy that he couldn't?
It's
beat it
hard. Uh-huh.
I don't know. He got like both of us have been getting. I've been on the road, so it makes sense that I'm sick every fucking weekend. But I don't know what his exposure is.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's got mice in his apartment. He's getting like ship diseases.
Yeah.
Scurvy.
Yeah, no, he's getting fucking Mayflower crossing fucking.
He lives on like the 3rd floor. I'm surprised the mice get up that high.
Yeah,
I think with Legionnaire's disease, is that a ship's kind of thing?
is it?
Legionnaire's disease. That's the one that they used to get from the water towers. That's why they have to clean those. I feel like you get that on a ship.
Yeah. Okay. So Adam has Legionnaire's disease. We solved it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, the premise of that movie, The Rescuers, is there's like a mouse version of every person. So the mice have like a UN and everything.
They have
Yeah.
a Hitler.
What's the Rescuers?
they
I only know
probably-
Rescuers Down Under.
Yeah, I don't
They're like,
know.
we're fucking mice, huh? You bunch of fucking rats. And there's pornography in the movie. That's it. That's the only thing I know about it. Did you know that?
Like cops
What?
all over
The Rescuers?
In Rescuers Down Under, somebody inserted a frame of pornography into the movie. It's still
Just like live action porn.
yes, actual pornography that's just in the movie.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Brendan Ayer had a
Director's cut
funny
is just
joke.
like 2 minutes of pornography.
yeah.
Brendan Ayer had a funny joke about that. He's like, yeah, that's Carl. He draws dicks in all the Disney movies, but we can't fire him
Why can't they fire him?
because he's like too good at animation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
yeah. Because they did that with Little Mermaid. There's dicks all over.
Yeah, the priest has a boner.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's
It's-
cool. Lion
yeah.
King too. The cloud spells out sex. Or
That's
something.
probably the best one.
Yeah.
That's the most benign one, I think.
There's one in Aladdin, which it's not really there, but like there's a like when Aladdin is like walking off the balcony away from Jasmine. And
Yeah.
the
Genie
tiger,
says the N word.
well, the tiger is like fucking like bucking at him or something. Remember, she's got
yeah.
that tiger.
Yeah, and you hear like,
And yeah, he's like
take off your clothes
yeah,
or
he's like,
something.
show me your penis.
Yeah.
Show me your fucking cock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not just the animators, it's the voice actors,
yeah,
too.
right, yeah.
We should insert pornography into the Adam Friedland show. Secret
should.
pornography.
It might be good for the algorithm.
Yeah, you just hear me come at a certain point. Everybody slows it down. Is Mike Recine coming on the Adam Friedland show?
Yeah, if you play this episode backwards, you can hear Mike lose 15 pounds.
I think I lost some weight though. I've been doing a lot of steps.
Okay.
Do I look any? I don't look any slimmer.
Actually, you do. Honestly, yeah, you do.
Yeah.
I saw you like a week ago, so I don't know.
But also, you were just wearing the wrong clothes for a long time. You actually didn't even get that. I mean, you maybe gained a little bit of weight, but it was mostly just nobody told you need bigger clothes.
Yeah.
And that made it much
see,
worse.
But see, you can't.
You look like Homer Simpson. It was.
No, but you can't wear when you're fat. You can't wear tight clothes.
I know you were still trying to do it.
But when you wear sometimes you wear big clothes. You go, oh, this looks good, and you'll see a picture of yourself, and it looks like you're smuggling like someone.
yeah,
Looks like you're smuggling wild animals.
yeah.
So it doesn't really work either way. But this is the same jacket I had on last time.
Okay, I don't.
Anyway,
really
all right,
pay
but
attention.
yeah.
it's like Homer if Homer was like mean to Marge.
Yeah. Isn't he mean to Marge?
Not really. He's usually pretty nice to her, isn't
He
he?
beats their son.
You're saying,
guess he
you're saying I'm mean to my wife?
You-
You're saying I don't
he
treat my
sent-
wife
he
well?
sent
He
the
beats
picture
their
of
son.
you flipping her off.
He spends
last
every single night getting drunk at a bar.
week. Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess he's not such a great husband. I take it back.
Yeah.
I take it back.
He comes home to strangle his child after drinking at a bar every single fucking night. Not even like a good bar. Like a bar with two of his coworkers. And then
His friend from high school, Barney.
yeah. Are they friends from high school?
Yeah. There's a lot of flashback episodes.
Oh, you're talking about Homer Simpson. I think you're talking about me. I think you're talking about me.
No.
Okay.
No. Do you do
'Cause
that though?
What's that?
Do you strangle Benjamin?
No, but I like.
You say why I oughta. It's
Yeah.
very funny. I was laughing the other day. I was driving and I thought about it. And I was like, domestic violence is really funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, because it's just so kind of antiquated.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know anyone that's beating their girlfriend.
No.
Nobody's doing that.
No.
Nobody's doing it.
No.
So when I imagine it in my head, it's still like fucking, like straight to the moon. It's like old timey kind of cartoon stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's like. Yeah. It is cartoony.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just MMA fighters. That's who's beating up their
Yeah.
girlfriend.
Yeah.
You can't get away with that now. Like, so they can just post about it.
Yeah. You can't even.
Like, if it would be, it's insane to like think you can do that and get away with. Because like 50 years ago, what are they going to do? Tell the girls down at like the salon.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of it.
What
They go to the cops. The cops aren't going to do anything.
There's also like, why do you need to beat your wife? There's not really. I don't even know how you get to that
She's
point.
being annoying, and it would feel good.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway.
I guess.
Yeah.
Who was the last famous domestic violence?
The last Chris Brown and Rihanna.
That's a big
That was
one.
already 20 years ago.
Yeah.
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 years ago.
I feel like he's paid his dues to society by having to suffer through people complaining about it once or twice a year
Yeah.
on Twitter.
Yeah.
And now
Didn't he like not finish his community service for that?
what do you do? That's such a funny punishment to me. It's like, yeah, you raped a woman in the park, so now you have to plant trees.
The story, the actual like account of that beating.
I'm sure that woman's pussy will thank the tree. She's very happy about the trees that have been planted.
Have you ever read like the account of that beating?
No.
It's like horrifying. He was like driving the car and she was trying to get out and he was like shutting the door and like smashing her face into
with
the
like
door.
a falsetto voice too the whole time. How dare you, bitch? You just got to hear that. It's just triggering the same. It's like Christopher Lloyd and fucking Who Framed Roger Rabbit. You remember Eddie? When I beat you last time, I talked like this. That's a good movie.
Yeah.
Who
Who else
Framed
beat
Roger
their-
Rabbit? You know
Yeah.
what? You never find out who framed him.
No.
I haven't seen it in like 15 years.
You probably do. I just,
Never seen the whole thing.
yeah. Really?
Yeah.
You haven't?
No.
Why?
I just never
It
saw
scared the
it.
shit out of me as a
Yeah.
kid.
I love that movie.
Well, like when he runs him over and he comes back, that scared me so bad when I was like 6 years
the
old.
scene where they put the shoe in the dip made me cry every fucking time when I was a kid.
What do they do?
When they introduce the Doctor Doom character, there's some like warehouse where they're investigating. It's when they're investigating the murder of H.H. Muldoon or whatever, the goofy comedy guy, the one who's was playing Patty Cake with Jessica Rabbit.
Oh, it's been so long, I can't remember.
Yeah,
Okay.
sorry.
Well, they're investigating that murder, and Christopher Lloyd, the Doom, Judge Doom or whatever the fuck his name is, he's in the warehouse with all the props and stuff, and he's with the weasels, and he shows them the dip that he invented that kills cartoons because you can't kill a cartoon,
Right.
so it's this acid or whatever.
Hmm.
And there's a pair of like little like cartoon sneakers going around, and he picks up one of the shoes and just executes it.
Yeah.
That made you cry?
Yeah.
It's kind of sweet.
It's hard to watch, dude.
Yeah.
I don't even that. We've been sitting here watching videos of a man eating his own diarrhea
We're crying, but we're laughing. We're crying, laughing.
for the
and
whole
almost
weekend.
Okay.
Yeah. If I watch a cartoon shoe get dipped in the diarrhea while it cries, that would probably
It's the only thing that can make Nick cry.
is a cartoon shoe dying.
Yeah.
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 Is a humanized inanimate object.
Yeah. That's like your Disney movie. You're like a mean old podcaster, and then you meet a kid, and then they have to make you show emotion, or your soul gets
So
trapped.
They murder the kid in front of me.
Yeah, they dip him in diarrhea, and then you cry.
I've
and
cried.
It's called Coco.
Yeah.
I have cried like 7 times this weekend laughing about Tom Pearl.
It's so funny.
It's
We should
the
talk. We
funniest.
should get into Tom Pearl. We should
Yeah.
Okay.
We told you about Tom Pearl?
No.
He sent it to me. To start off, it's just a TikTok. He sends me this fucking TikTok, and somebody edited. There's a video. It's a fetish video of this 61-year-old man, shirtless, sitting somewhere, and you can't see anything.
He's edited into like a rowboat.
A little
with bit of music
rowboat in
behind
front of the
him.
moon with like romantic music playing. It's a TikTok, and he goes, "Hi, my name's Tom Pearl, and I'm going to eat my diarrhea for you. I've been waiting to do this for a long time, and I'm so excited to eat my diarrhea for you."
It's a TikTok?
Yeah. And and he pointed it out. What's funny about it is
If I say fuck on TikTok, I get like
Yeah.
flagged. Yeah.
no, this is a video. It's an edited video of a man eating his own shit, but
Yeah.
eating a little
It's just
rowboat.
7 seconds of him talking about what he's about to do.
What he's about to do, but yeah, he's from like Georgia, so he's got he's got the kind of like serene disposition of a guy that works at like a fucking home garden center.
Yeah.
He's like a guy that just can tell you everything about fucking plants
Yeah.
and carnations or whatever. And he was like, "How you doing? My name's Tom, and I eat my own diarrhea."
Just the way that he says, "Eat my diarrhea for ya."
Yeah.
For you.
I'm gonna eat
Yeah.
my diarrhea for
Well,
you.
I'm gonna eat my diarrhea for you. Hope you
Okay.
enjoy watching me eat my diarrhea.
And the next day, Nick texts me that he found the full video.
I don't know. You sent it to me, and I like kind of chuckled watching it the first time, but it's just TikTok bullshit.
Yeah.
But it planted a seed in my head,
Mhm.
and I was like, why do I have to know more?
Yeah.
Why do I have to see the video and know
Right.
more about this guy?
Right.
And I made the mistake of looking it up. I was hungover. I was already going to throw up. I was pretty hungover
Sure.
in my hotel room. And I was like, fuck it. You know what it is because my life is so comfortable now
Yeah.
that you still have this like spiritual need to like produce work and give something of your body to the earth and
Yeah.
engage in this kind of
Sure.
process of trading yourself
Absolutely.
for the world.
Yeah.
And I don't have to do that because I'm a millionaire.
Yeah.
So what I do is I sit in my hotel room while I'm hungover and I force myself to watch a video of a man eating his own diarrhea.
It's kind of a spiritual activity
Yeah,
for you.
until it makes me feel as sick as I would if I had spent the entire day like mopping up a grocery store or something. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, I watched the whole thing, and And I was like, I don't know why I did that. I'm like texting people. I'm like, look, I fucked up. You know, I really don't feel good.
He sent me the video, and I was like, I already found another one, and I because so the videos start out with him. He goes in front of the camera naked, and he's like, "I'm Tom Pearl. I'm gonna have diarrhea and eat it for you." And he puts a bowl under his ass.
But the best part is I've been waiting to do this for a long time.
Yeah.
And I'm so happy I finally get to
Wait,
have
can
diarrhea.
I play the audio?
Yeah, of course. I'm so happy.
I stitched together him right before eating the diarrhea and him right after eating the diarrhea.
So the video of him doing is not on TikTok, obviously.
No. But it is on YouTube for some reason.
It is like 5 videos on YouTube that has
And
been
does
up for
he use
months.
a spoon, obviously?
Yeah, he uses
And
spoon.
some of them. There's one he uses his hands.
Yeah, I can't. You can't post a video on
Doesn't
YouTube.
he get sick?
You can't post a video on YouTube being like, some of the people at January 6th were FBI agents.
Yeah, right.
You'll go to jail for that.
You will.
And you can post a video of this man eating his
It's
own
been up for
shit.
3 months. It has like 70
Yeah.
views, and it's his dick and balls, and he's eating his own shit. So here's the audio of him right before he eats the shit and right after.
Yeah.
I may only be able to eat 2 or 3 spoonfuls because, well, it really stinks, but I've never had diarrhea, and I really want to try to eat it. Because I so badly want to say I've eaten diarrhea. Once again, my name is Tom Pearl, and I am so proud of myself for eating diarrhea. And I'm so happy I have diarrhea in my stomach. And I hope you enjoy watching me eat my diarrhea.
You know what's awesome? I paid a babysitter so I could be here today.
Yeah.
Hey, I got to work really quick. You mind coming over and watching my
And
kid?
he has shit on his mouth at the
it's
second
all
half of
over
that
his-
video.
Yeah, it's all over his face, and he's shaking too because his body's just rejecting it.
Yeah.
There's one video where he also pisses in a glass right
Yeah.
before so he can wash the shit down.
Yeah, he's
with
like,
some
I gotta
piss.
wash it down. Yeah, he's got a lot of them. He's always drinking his own piss. And
There's one where he's eating his own dirt in a hot
And he
dog
doesn't
bun,
get sick?
And he's like,
No.
he must get sick.
Yeah.
But he was like swishing his mouth aggressively
he also
between
puts
bites.
shit in his mouth and brushes his teeth with like a
Yeah.
like a Philips Sonicare. Just fucking just pulsing that shit into his fucking gums.
Wow.
Yeah. He's like, oh, got a bunch of shit in my mouth. Got to brush my teeth. And then he's just brushing.
Was that what he said at the beginning of that?
Yeah, he's like,
that's so funny.
Yeah. Well, I said too, it's crazy. In one of the videos, you get a look at his house, and like any fucking, he's also a pedophile.
Yeah, that's important.
Oh.
He's a registered sex offender for having child pornography.
Child
Okay.
pornography. So he's a shit-eating pedophile.
Yeah. Go on.
It's so funny when eating your own diarrhea on the internet is not your worst problem.
The worst thing you do, yeah.
That's like ultimately kind of harmless compared to the other stuff. He
But I
does.
tell you, what really got me good is like you look at his house and it's pretty stark, but
Yeah.
he's shitting into like a nice Williams Sonoma mixing bowl. And his bathroom's like much cleaner than mine.
Yeah.
Like there's more shit in my bathroom all over the back of the toilet and on the floor than this man's eating.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And people like jerk off to this and they get turned
Yeah.
on by it.
He's like shouting
I
out
think
the
that-
website he's making for. I forget what the name of it is. Like
Mucho Zuko.
he's like Mucho Zuko. This is exclusively from Mucho Zuko.
It's Mike's uncle's website. He's like, I hope we don't have to watch no diarrhea for Uncle Tom. I really don't like that movie. Especially the part where he eats the diarrhea. That's the part that bothers me the most.
I was watching this video of some guy playing Call of Duty and playing the audio of Tom Pearl talking about eating his own shit and then like gagging as he does it into the mic while he's playing Call of Duty. And he's playing with black guys and like, what the fuck, man? One of the black guys thought that he was actually doing it live, and he's like, stop, man, that's disgusting. What the fuck are you doing right now?
Yeah.
And eventually he's like, man, that's gay.
Yeah. Putting black men into a state of incredulity is like the best comedy in the world.
Yeah.
Just getting a black guy to be like, what the fuck is this?
And one guy was like, it's only white people that does this.
Yeah, right. Well, it's only him. It's not like, who's the that's the thing. That's a good question. It's like, do guys jack off to this? It's like, who's he making these videos for other than Tom Pearl?
I mean, people who jack off to that.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, Cake Farts was always like really funny because all the comments were like, "This is so fucking hot. This is the hottest thing I've ever seen."
Yeah.
And it's not people laughing.
Well, the
at it.
comments on this shit is like, thanks, Tom. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah,
Because
like,
he's
a guy that says like, excuse me in line at Arby's.
He's got like a very pleasant, folksy demeanor.
Yeah, right.
I've so badly wanted to say I've eaten diarrhea.
And I've been wanting to do this for a long time, and I'm so proud that I've eaten diarrhea.
And yet it's like, thank
is it
you
because
so
he's
much
never?
for
He
your
said he's never
comment.
had diarrhea before.
He's never been able to eat
diarrhea.
Yeah.
Okay.
And one of
I
them
thought he
does
said
it
he's
with a
never.
spoon.
I thought I heard him say he's never had diarrhea before. That's what happens when you take a man's child pornography away.
Yeah. He gets constipated.
Yeah.
When he's constipated, that's like his version of his girlfriend not fucking him.
Yeah.
When he's had too much fiber, too much soluble. Is it soluble or insoluble? I guess he would know. I guess I would ask him.
Yeah.
I might only be able to eat a couple spoonfuls. Goes,
Yeah.
Well, it really stinks.
Yeah, because it stinks really bad. And it's like, oh, really? Oh, okay.
Right before we recorded this, I had diarrhea in the bathroom, and I was just sitting there laughing, smelling it, being like, imagining turning around and just eating.
And that's going into a fucking bowl, too, dude. It's not it's like dampened by the water at all. You're just getting raw diarrhea.
See,
It makes me laugh in the same way I would have laughed at 13, and that kind of like connects me to my teenage self.
I know, but it takes a while.
I want to
get
root
into
for
it.
this guy, but he's got child pornography.
I know, but it's like I I kind of don't believe he's even a pedophile. And this is, here goes me with my bleeding heart. Here goes me seeing the humanity.
Yeah.
Deserve
They're
it
gonna
to
have a
lose.
field day with this clip.
Yeah. But I think he just wanted to go to jail for the worst crime, to be forced into eating shit in prison.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And that's the other thing too. If you look,
Because he couldn't tell his parents because he's from the South.
Yeah, right.
He also says his full name, and it is his real name.
It's his real
Does he
name.
have family and friends?
No, it all
Yeah.
kind of that all goes in there. That's all part of it. He gets off on the humiliation of a bunch. He's like, I'm so proud that everyone knows that my name is Tom Pearl and I eat diarrhea.
Sometimes he calls himself Tom the shit-eating sissy Pearl.
Yeah.
So he's a sissy.
That's what he says.
Yeah. That's got to suck if you're one of the other Tom Pearls.
Yeah.
What Tom Pearl Myers? Is that anything?
Tom Myers, you mean, with Pearl in the middle?
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's something.
Yeah.
But
Shitty.
Daniel Pearl.
Daniel Pearl.
And ISIS killed him by shitting in his mouth.
Mm-hmm. They make you a shit. There's a movie called it's like Bravo Alpha or like Bravo Delta about Sean Bean's in it. It's like a true story of these like SAS soldiers that got kidnapped or like captured in some Middle Eastern country, and he spent like 6 months in a POW camp, like a Muslim POW camp, and he had to just eat shit off a fucking toilet seat, like the ISIS guy's shit. He had to clean the toilet with his mouth.
Yeah.
And that scene's in the movie.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Yeah.
Tell him the Urban Dictionary detail.
Oh, yeah.
That's-
That's-
Don't forget the part where I ate the shit.
Yeah.
Please make sure it makes it.
Mm. Him just showing up to the filming of like Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, you need to feel more like an elf. And he's like, I'm working on it. I've spent the entire week eating shit off of the toilet. So to get into the character of Legoland or whatever it's called, I've had to really try to forget all the shit eating I've been doing over the last couple of weeks. Yeah, so if you look him up too, yeah, it's like a description of like why this guy eats his shit. It's I guess it's.
I was dying about this. I cried laughing about this detail
I know,
3 times.
it's so funny because it says like, well, he grew up very poor, so sometimes he would have to eat his own shit.
Come on.
The idea of someone being so poor they have to eat their own shit to survive.
Oh fuck!
That's a lie, though.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it might be one of the funniest things I've ever heard.
Yeah. It's not like coming up on the Oprah Winfrey Show, we speak to a family in rural Mississippi that is so poor they're eating their own shit. And then they just do like a little remote, where they're in the school bus, the broken down school bus they live in the woods.
Just opening up their lunch at school.
Right. The
yeah.
mom's putting fucking McDonald's ketchup packets on something she just shit out into a pot. We're doing the best we can, Oprah.
We had to choose between having food and not having our medication or having our pills and eating shit.
We spent a year eating napkins, and that killed one of our daughters. So we said, how much worse could the shit be?
Before I watched the video of him actually eating it, I was asking Nick like what happens. He's like, oh, he just like eats it with a spoon and dry heaves. I was amazed. I've watched like 5 of these. He never throws up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's always dry. He never wet.
Maybe
heaves.
off camera.
Yeah, I think the gagging is a put on. I think he really just.
I don't know. He seems like he's really gagging.
He's like, oh, this is so disgusting. Yeah.
Well, it's like he
No,
probably.
he's shaking.
This is
He's
actually
definitely-
nasty.
But just the fact that he keeps it down is
Yeah.
Insane.
It's probably this guy was probably severely fucking sexually abused as a kid.
Sure.
So the only the process of trauma is the inciting, thing that happens.
Yeah.
And then the brain says, "Well, none of this is real. I'm just going to pretend I'm somewhere else."
Yeah.
Until I'm ready to process this. And then so, like somebody goes to war, they can do the job or whatever, and it's not until they come back that they're waking up with the fucking nightmares and stuff once they have room for their head to deal with the thing.
Mm-hmm.
So if this guy experienced a bunch of trauma early on, it's you don't want to confront any of that. You're like, oh, I'm just going to keep eating shit forever and continue this process of traumatizing myself so I never have to fucking deal with any of it. Because the look in his eyes as he's eating this shit, it's like he's listening to a boring story that a coworker is telling him.
Yeah.
He looks like Adam anytime we're doing this show and anyone but Adam is speaking. It's just fucking, it's just he's somewhere else.
Yeah.
And then he finishes eating the shit and he goes, "Well, thank you for watching me eat my own shit. I'm Tom Pearl."
I'm so proud of myself.
Does he make any money for this?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, we looked it up. He's a fucking millionaire.
I've made millions eating my own shit.
It's on Patreon. It's Andrew Schultz, Tom Pearl.
Yeah,
This is the top
this is an
two.
late night infomercial.
Get rich eating your own shit.
Yeah, like a fake late night, a fake news program. They're like, "Now, Tom, you eat your own shit and drink your own piss." That's right, I do. And you're a millionaire now. I've got 2 properties in Florida. And what do you do down there? I eat my own shit and I drink my own piss.
It's like a Trump university, like how to get rich.
And
fake
he's-
university.
Can I see just a picture what he looks like?
And he still has time to
Should we just
masturbate
show-
to child pornography.
Should we just show Mike the video and let him react?
I had a job that I really hated. I had no time to do the stuff I like eating my own shit or drinking my own piss or jacking off
Watching
the
child
child pornography.
pornography. I'm curious. Does the child porn he's watched? Is it just standard child porn? Is it kids eating shit?
I have no idea.
I wonder if those things cross over.
They should put that in the fucking in the registry.
Yeah.
In the sex offender registry. It shouldn't be so just,
Do you want to see
vague
it?
as-
Mike?
Let me just see like a screenshot or whatever.
This is what Nick sent me.
My name is Tom Pearl, and I'm going to eat my diarrhea for you. Finally, I get some diarrhea. Been looking forward to doing this for a long time.
Ew, he's like smiling. Ew. He's got my body, by the way.
He's pissing in a glass.
Uh-huh.
champagne glass.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. It's like the cookware in my house, my dishware. I got like
You don't have a glass that
I
nice.
know. I've got a cup from Fuddruckers.
He also has a pretty little dick.
Yeah.
It's funny when you piss in like a bottle or a jug, you forget how much piss you produce.
It's so funny watching him swish with piss to try to get the taste of shit out of his mouth.
That is a
No.
nice bowl too.
And now for the diarrhea. And now for the diarrhea.
The way he groans when
Yeah. That's the part he enjoys the least is actually shitting.
Yeah. Oh God.
Diarrhea.
See, I thought it would be not. I didn't think the video quality would be so good. Number one.
Yeah, it's shot on an iPhone 14.
Yeah. And then I
show
didn't,
the red camera.
Portrait mode, yeah.
I didn't picture like peanut butter colored diarrhea. I pictured like a darker diarrhea.
No.
That
It's-
video,
that's-
the
oh,
other one that we watched. It's like 7 minutes where he eats with his hands.
I'm gonna be sick.
I said, but you got to think. It's like, at what point is this guy just shitting out full hamburgers? It just the whole process repeats, and he's just got there's just consomme coming out of his ass.
What kind of shit do you have when you eat shit?
That's what I mean. Eventually,
Yeah.
it's got to turn back into food, right?
My wife's gonna be like, "What should we do for dinner tonight?" I'm like, "I don't want to eat."
Yeah,
She's
right.
like, "Why?" Just don't worry
This is
about
our intervention to get Mike to
He's
lose
like,
weight.
we're gonna get you to lose weight by just talking about you. diarrhea.
Yeah, fuck lap band surgery.
Yeah.
Like-
I'll replace that little Muslim doctor in a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, just bring the fat people in and be like,
Me diarrhea.
have you heard of Thumpel? We're going to watch Thumpel
He's a
videos.
life coach on my 600-pound life.
We're going to watch Thumpel videos until you don't want to be fat anymore.
Yeah. Then it backfires and they start eating their diarrhea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eating so much diarrhea, you become 600 pounds.
There should be a show
Diarrhea
called My
diet.
600-Pound Strange Addiction. Where it's, they're
Fat people who
yeah.
can't stop eating diarrhea.
I can't stop eating my own shit, and I'm 600 pounds.
I wonder if after he eats the shit, does he like throw up right away, or does he let that be in his stomach?
Yeah.
I wonder, because if he doesn't throw it up right away, imagine the burps.
I think he just watches Tom Lasso. Like Ted Lasso. I think he just puts on Apple TV Plus and watches Ted Lasso
he's
immediately.
laughing at Ted Lasso and just burping up shit.
These Tom Pearl videos are all Ted Lasso deleted scenes.
It's funny to like
It's just, yeah. We're going to get this soccer team off the ground one way or the other.
how many
How
times.
many diarrhea for-
I bet there's got to be a scene in Ted Lasso where he like shows the team something on a TV.
Yeah.
Just edit in.
That's
Ted
you.
Tom-
That's why you're on board. That's why we
I'm
hired
gonna
you.
do that.
Ted Lasso's annoying, huh?
Yeah, it seems. I've never watched a second of it, but it just seems so fucking awful.
We got you and
Yeah.
Bobby Hacker on board to create all the visual bits. So we'll do a hidden podcast
Okay.
Hell
that
yeah.
underlies the Adam Friedland show. Then we'll shoot a talk show, and all the bits on the talk show will come from the podcast. And then the podcast will go into a secret archive that you
Okay.
can only get access to by eating your own shit and being a pedophile.
I've been saying to Nick, it would be so funny to have Tom Pearl on the Adam Friedland show and
I
have
would
Adam
love it, dude.
interview
Yeah.
him, but like with the cadence of like
Yeah.
Leno asking someone
Yeah.
about like, so what's your new movie?
So
Like,
Tom, you're a shit-eating pedophile. That's right, Mr. Leno. I am. I can call you Mr. Leno, can't I?
Jimmy Fallon played with Tom Pearl's hair, and people are pissed off.
Tom
People
Pearl-
are fucking
Look,
mad.
I mean this 100%. Tom Pearl could literally be president in 2024.
Yeah, it's anybody's game,
he
really.
just
Yeah.
he has a really great plan for infrastructure.
Don't underestimate the.
And he's over here
Well, he's got
eating
the
his own
folksy charm. He's
diarrhea.
got the folksy charm.
He does, yeah. That's the kind of
Imagine
guy-
Hillary running against Tom Pearl.
Yeah, he eats his
His-
own shit. And people are like,
Shut up.
"Boo, fuck you." He's a shit-eating pedophile. Fuck you.
Shut up, Hillary.
Yeah. So are you, technically.
So are you technically.
You
don't get to
fuck the
call
kids
him
and
a
then eat them,
pedophile.
and I'm sure there's shit in the kid.
He didn't fly to an island. He's watching the videos you made on the island.
He's doing it in an efficiency apartment in Lawrenceville, Georgia.
I conceded tonight to Tom Pearl because he ran the better campaign.
Yeah, I'm so proud to say I'm your president. And I can't wait to eat shit in front of President Xi.
He's announcing the death of like the Iranian prime minister that he droned and starts eating his
Yeah,
own shit.
he's shaking Putin's hand, and then Putin realizes there's shit all over his hand, and he kills himself.
Yeah.
Looks like oopsie daisy, we won the war with that. I'm so proud to say I resolved.
Lincoln,
I'm
FDR,
so
and
proud
Tom
to say
Pearl.
we have finally defeated Iran, and I have eaten my own diarrhea.
Tom Pearl and the Shit Eaters.
Band,
Yeah, the band Tom Pearl and the Shit Eaters.
yeah.
Now, what happens when you get caught with child pornography? I mean, I imagine you lose your job.
You go to
They
jail.
You don't lose your nice bowls, though.
They take you to jail, and you get raped.
Yeah. But,
And even worse,
did he
they
go
take
to
your
jail?
child pornography.
No,
Yeah,
but
right.
did he go to jail for having
Yeah,
child
that's how he's
pornography?
on the child sex offender
A
register.
pedophile getting caught, and he's like, "But can I keep the video?"
And they just let
or-
you out. They just let you out of jail.
That's
After
gotta
serving your
suck
time.
to be the guy putting that in the evidence locker, and you're already disgusted, and you're like, "And what's this shit all?"
His poop covered 5 terabyte drive.
There's shit all over this.
He's going like an FBI agent.
How was
like,
your day, honey?
Yeah.
The
How was
FBI
your-
agent who has to watch hard drives of sex offenders. He's like, he watches the child pornography and then he sees Tom eating his shit, and he's like, "This is even worse than the child pornography I usually have to watch."
Yeah. No, that's good stuff.
Yeah, what? Turn the child pornography back on.
Yeah, can we flip,
His
flip back to
his
that?
public defender is like, Your Honor, my client grew up very poor.
He's really a victim of the system. My client was so poor he couldn't fucking adult.
They call them names like freak, weirdo,
And shit-eating.
shit-eating
sissy.
pedophile.
Yeah, no, it's just making the movie October Sky. But
Yeah.
it's about Tom Pearl's upbringing.
Wait, what's that movie?
It's about Homer, what's his name? The rocket scientist.
Yeah.
It's the movies. It's Jake Gyllenhaal plays this guy Homer. I forget his last name, but he was like an American rocket scientist who's from like just grew up just dirt poor in West Virginia, son of like a coal miner, and his aspirations were to be a rocket scientist.
But this is about Tom Pearl and his aspirations
Yeah,
to be a
so
pedophile.
Tom
But he had the
Pearl-
same look on his face holding that bowl of diarrhea that like my grandma has when she makes a pie.
Yeah,
Like he was so proud
Well,
of.
that he is proud.
But
Yeah.
right before he goes to actually eat, he goes,
yeah,
and his eyes are like watering. He's like shaking.
you know what's?
Yeah.
It's probably he's probably an amazing cook. That's the thing. Is like
Yeah.
crazy. It's like he
Yeah.
eats the shit.
Well, he
and then-
must eat certain things to cause certain types of shit.
Yeah, he can make you like a perfect omelet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He knows what he has to eat for 5 days before he does his big shit eating. What if he holds it in for a few days so he gets a bigger?
He should have been Hannibal Lecter. Should have been him. I'm having a friend.
diarrhea.
I'm having a friend over for dinner. It's like, Dr. Lecter, they put you in prison for being disgusting.
No,
He's just
actually,
got-
I'm in prison for being a pedophile.
His jail cell, he's got globes and like just a painting of the Nina, the Pinta de Santa Maria, and he's just in there eating his own shit and listening to Chopin. Hello, Clarice. I'm so proud to say I've eaten my own diarrhea. I've been waiting a long time to have diarrhea, and I finally get to say I've had it.
Dude,
Instead of Manhunter, it's just called Shit Eater. The Silence of the
They just-
Lambs, who are in awe because they just watched a pedophile eat his own shit.
I'm going to be like 95 years old, still laughing about this. There's just nothing funnier than a pedophile eating his own diarrhea.
And what?
But it wouldn't be if he was like a fucked up pedophile, you know, if a guy's like, I'm going to eat my own
No,
shit. It wouldn't be
right.
funny.
I mean, it might be a little funny, but it's
Yeah.
a lot funnier that he's just like.
I still
"Hey,
hope he
I'm
gets
Tom
killed.
Pearl."
Yeah.
No, it's like the kind of guy that like always has a pleasant interaction.
Not
with-
until he's on the Adam Friedland show.
Yeah.
You can get him on.
Yeah, the
first.
kind of guy that has a
Yeah, bring
pleasant
him here, I'll kill
interaction
him.
with any customer service department in the world. That guy can sit on hold with the IRS for fucking 17 hours straight, listening to fucking "We Didn't Start the Fire" or whatever they got playing, and then get on the line and they've fucked him in the ass.
Yeah.
They've fucked him royally. They've destroyed his life. And then he gets just the angriest black lady in the world, and then has a pleasant conversation with him because he knows,
okay. How you doing?
yeah, he's the one that cracks them. He's like, oh, you know, just hope maybe we can get this sorted out real quick. I hate to rush you, but I've got to make a video. And shit
I got to
into a
get back
bowl.
to work. I'm taking a break from work.
I'm on my lunch. Well, not
What
my
was the
lunch
fucking
break.
website called again?
The rest of the work is kind of lunch break. This is sort of my not lunch break. This is my 1 hour of the day where
Where I
I'm not
don't
eating
eat
shit.
Is it Mucho Zuko?
Mucho Zuko.
Yeah, I work for Mucho Zuko.
It's also funny too to imagine that Mucho Zuko was just the dream of some Mexican immigrant. He's like, I will make my own YouTube, and people will make music videos. They will make a music videos and they do the instruction videos, and they make a good website for everyone to have a good time and learn together.
It won't take videos down like YouTube does.
Yeah, we will just make a nice place for people to make nice stuff for the kids. Yes, they will make a nice videos. And then the only person on there is Tom Pearl, the shit-eating pedophile. And he's like, I guess that's better than nothing. I guess you take what you can get in business and in life.
He's generating a lot of traffic.
Yeah.
At the end of one of the videos, he's like, thank you so much to all the viewers at Mucho Zuko. I love your comments.
I made this fucking website. I made this fucking website what it is.
No, but he's
Yeah.
so nice. He's like, I hope this generates a lot of traffic for you.
Yeah.
Oh, he said that?
Yeah, he said that. He's like, I hope this helps Mucho Zuko.
What else is on Mucho Zuko?
I don't think anything.
Anything, yeah.
I've never heard of Mucho Zuko
we
in
can
my
check.
life.
Jeez.
I'm gonna Google. I'm gonna check out Mucho Zuko right now.
You know what's funny is there's still porno DVD stores in like Sunset Park.
Yeah.
Where like all the day laborers live.
There's probably still a couple in Hell's Kitchen.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's funny how like Hell's Kitchen was this depraved, like debaucherous place. Then it got gentrified, and now it's filled with like gay sex stores.
Yeah.
But because of like just I guess living in New York, you're like kind of like just you associate that with upper middle class white gays. So like that, like a store with a man, like a mannequin wearing a fucking like leather daddy harness next to handcuffs. And it's like I feel like fucking Audrey Hepburn walking past Saks Fifth Avenue. I'm like, oh, this is a nice place.
Yeah.
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 I can't find Mujo Zuko.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed.
Can't find it.
Can't find it.
Oh, damn. Maybe he killed himself. I'm going back to Mexico. I come here and I get a Cloudflare account and dedicate his hosting. Yeah. I like to imagine that Mexican guy, he's got a fucking like an old Nissan hardbody pickup that's just got just a big rack with blade servers in the back. He's just plugging in just data cables wherever he can, but the whole hosting operation is just in the back of like a Nissan or like an Isuzu Pup. Yeah. Well, anyways, Tom Pearl. That ate up a lot of time.
Yeah.
It ate up a
It's
lot
like
of
the
time.
hardest I've laughed in a long
Ate up a
time.
lot. I've been laughing about it for 3 days. I mean, and
Whenever it comes up, I just start laughing.
Yeah, the biggest surprise to me
kept
was the
getting-
color of the diarrhea.
Yeah, I know. It kept getting funnier and funnier. to
Yeah,
me.
because I was picturing it in my head.
Well, it's
but,
like a
yeah.
Coen Brothers movie.
Well, I
I
just
don't know.
keep-
Yeah.
I keep thinking about like if you take vitamins and you have fish oil and you burp that up. It's so disgusting.
Tom Pearl is like a little segment in fucking Ballard of Buster Scruggs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that could be a character in that movie. What are you doing out here, partner? Well, I'm jacking off to child pornography and eating my own shit.
It's like a side quest in Red Dead.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's fun.
It's so funny that like,
Help you eat your own shit.
aren't you a
You just gotta do I make the good choice or the bad choice? This game's
which is the honorable thing.
This game is
The honorable thing is to shoot him in his fucking pedophile head.
It changes the ending.
Yeah.
It's just Arthur watching that wolf go across the sunset. And he's like, damn, I shouldn't have helped that pedophile eat his own shit.
He's got like
He's like, I got tuberculosis. How did that happen? And then it's just Tom Pearl shaking his hand. He's like, oh, right. That shit-eating pedophile.
Arthur dies of dysentery.
He's patient 0 for HIV.
Yeah, you got the HIV virus, Arthur. I don't know what to
What?
tell you. You're going to need a lot of rest and dry air.
That's a bummer about that game. You spend like a third of it just having tuberculosis.
Dude, I've said this on the show a
Still
billion
haven't
times,
finished it.
but I somehow avoided spoilers or anything. I didn't know what the story was. I started playing the game, and you know how I am. So I was like, you can make your own clothes to grow a beard. And
Yeah.
I did it. I was having a rough
That's what my wife said. She was like, every time I come in this room, you're like giving him a haircut or changing his clothes.
I was having a rough time that summer. My head wasn't doing too well.
Uh-huh.
So I would just sit on the couch, just fucking really not feeling good, and then just make clothes for Arthur.
Just hunting
Yeah.
legendary fucking whatever.
legendary beaver.
Yeah, legendary beaver.
And
My wife's like, you're just giving your boyfriend a haircut again.
yeah, no. So I had such an emotional connection to Arthur.
Yeah.
That I forget. There was some Philly comic. I think it was Mary. What's her name? Radzinski. Remember her?
Mary Rosinski.
Radzinski. Is that right? Mary Radzinski. I feel bad even bringing it
Yeah.
up because we were like good friends, I guess.
Yeah.
But I've just been forgetting people's names.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think she tweeted like watching my boyfriend propose to his fictional girlfriend in Red Dead Redemption
Yeah.
on the couch. I just sit here trying to figure out what to do. And it's like, yeah, that's real. But yeah, no, I had such an emotional connection to Arthur that when I found out he had tuberculosis in the game, my jaw dropped.
Wow.
And I was like, just put diarrhea in there, pal. I'm
Hey, little
done.
hair of the dog.
Well, you play so much of the game watching him die of tuberculosis. It's kind of weird.
You know, that was actually the before Jim Davis could get off the ground, that was like sort of how the character Garfield worked. Instead of lasagna,
He's eating that. He couldn't afford
Garfield loved eating diarrhea. He was a cat that loves eating
He hated
diarrhea.
Mondays and loved eating diarrhea. And then Jim Davis's editor was like, now, can we change diarrhea to like
And
lasagna?
he's like, I guess that's funny. And then for 30 years, people were like, why the fuck isn't Garfield funny? And Jim Davis is like, well, the network
the
kind of
benevolent network.
kind of spiked the ball. It was a cat that eats diarrhea.
I wonder if Tom's ever like mixed the diarrhea, or I mean, it's not always diarrhea. Sometimes it's solid. I've watched him take solid shits on plates.
It's just fucking John Arbuckle looking in the toilet, And then,
Where's my shit?
A bubble coming from just Garfield smiling, just smirking on the kitchen counter, and he's just like, Garfield!
Somehow Garfield stole his turn of the toilet.
Just the first frame of John Arbuckle, just face down in the toilet. And then the next one, Garfield! And then Garfield smiling. And then the last panel is even closer on Garfield's face. He's just got shit all over his mouth.
And he's thinking, I'm so proud of myself for having diarrhea in my stomach.
This is my favorite bathroom flip through. Garfield's big day out, eating shit and jacking off the child pornography.
You made it like 40 times funnier that he's a fucking pedophile. Shit-eating pedophile. Is it weird? He doesn't seem weird at all,
no.
except for what he's doing.
Yeah, right.
His demeanor is so fucking normal.
Dude, it keeps getting funnier and fucking funnier.
Yeah.
The more I think about it, I wish it would stop being funny because it's like hurting me. My body's like, it's like I can't go to batting cages anymore because my joints can't handle it.
Yeah.
I can't at this point laugh as hard as I have been at the shit-eating pedophile over the last couple of days. My throat like hurts, dude. My fucking ribs hurt.
Sure.
My body just can't take how fucking funny it is.
Yeah.
To think about this fucking man saying, I hope you enjoy watching me eat my diarrhea.
His repetition of the word diarrhea. He doesn't realize he's being a genius, but it's so funny how much he says it.
Yeah. God,
I wish I could have watched this video before the show started. I'd have more to say about it.
You'll get
I
into
should've
it, dude.
showed it
It's
to
a
you.
fucking slow burn. But
Yeah.
It really.
Yeah.
You're going to get big into Tom Pearl.
I have the same abdominal pain I would if I had diarrhea. It's the same where it comes in these waves, and I'm like just crying, laughing. And I'm like, please just stop. Please just go away. Please. I'm trying to drive my car.
Yeah.
I can't deal with the pain of laughing at the shit-eating pedophile anymore.
Yeah.
You were like texting me like, I'm driving right now and I'm crying as I drive.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
dictating it to Siri. I'm crying as I
Dude,
drive.
I almost got into a fucking car accident. I was literally, I was like, just like,
You get into a car crash and you die and the cop finds your phone and it's
I
Tom
wasn't
Pearl
even
eating
watching.
diarrhea
I was
out of a
just
bowl.
thinking about it, and it kept like building as I was driving. It kept getting worse and worse and worse.
What's
And
the last thing
Cop's
you
like,
looked
I'm
at on
glad
his
he's
phone?
dead.
Yeah. No, I was like hyper fucking.
We got a real
ventilating.
fucking pervert over here.
Yeah.
Good riddance.
Yeah.
See you in hell.
His family's like,
Yeah,
what's the
it's-
last thing he was looking at on his phone?
Yeah, it's very poetic.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like a Coen Brothers movie.
Just keep thinking about that black guy in Xbox Live being like, man, that's gay.
Yeah. And that was the other thing we're laughing at is just how much shit falls under the umbrella of gay. Like, which one of the letters is that? LGBTQ plus LLTF SEP.
Yeah. Shit eating pedophile.
LGBTQIA SEP plus.
It's like, I'm so proud to say that I'm a member of the LGBTQ plus SEP community. Yeah. Just the shit eating pedophile really squeaking in. It's like Indiana Jones grabbing his hat, just sliding in under the door.
Yeah.
I wonder if he can mention if he's
No
on, like,
shit eating pedophiles at Pride.
Yeah.
I wonder if on like pedophile forums they're like, get out of here, you fucking shit eater,
Even that dude, imagining Tom Pearl completely nude, just walking down the street.
holding his balls
Holding a
up,
bowl of
shitting.
diarrhea.
Yeah, right, with a little mixing bowl.
It's William Sonoma bowl.
Yeah. Just walk down. Hey, how you doing, guys? How are you? And people just fucking Rachel Maddow types explaining to their 2-year-olds, that man is a hero. Go shake his penis. Go hold his penis like a hand and shake it as if you're meeting Buzz Aldrin.
Like, but he can't like probably talk about this stuff on the various because like on pedophile forums they probably call him a disgusting shit eater. And on the shit eating forums they're probably like, get out of here, you fucking pedophile.
Yeah.
It's a man with
point.
no community.
And being frank with you, I think there's probably
He's got to go on Twitter.
I think there's probably way more overlap than you imagine.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Because it's like, I don't, like, whatever.
There must be some people trying to gatekeep like shit eating or pedophilia.
I don't even, that's how fucking politically unaware I am. I have no idea which side this argument would fall on. But I feel like pedophilia is enough of a deviancy that it's not like, you're not normal otherwise and you fuck kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you're,
Tom seems pretty normal though.
Is he though?
I'd love to just talk to him about other stuff and see what like he because he must watch TV. Does he like ever watch a show and just feel like I wish there was someone on the show I could relate to?
Ted Lasso.
Yeah.
Ted Lasso and Garfield. Damn. Yeah, that's good stuff. Let's see if we get another 10 minutes out of. Fuck my ass. God damn it. I gotta stop spilling stuff all over this set. We're trying to get the show ready. Which, by the way, guys, if you're listening and you're angry that the show's not going, we're doing it correct. Actually, Adam made use of himself. His friend dropped off these, like, his friend closed a recording studio, and they brought in all of these fucking sound dampening panels, which he sent me the pictures. I'm like, oh, so you just filled the place with garbage.
Yeah.
But I did some measurements, and they kind of, like, work out perfectly.
Oh,
The set looks great, dude.
You need help. You need help mounting those things.
No, it'll be easy. But these three will go on that wall. This one will go here. It fits perfectly. And then here, I'll just drape like big curtains.
Yeah.
And then we'd put a rug down on this side.
Nice.
And then that should be done next week. And then shout out to Aperture, who they're sending the rest of the lights.
Cool.
That was the other hang-up, is we were waiting on lighting.
Yeah.
But Aperture reached out, and they said they just send stuff. So I didn't want to buy it if we could get lights for free.
Who does your garbage here? Shh. I don't know if you need a guy.
No, we've just been putting our trash with the other. We've been pretending the bridal company's been spending a bunch of money on Adam's stuff.
Boxes of, yeah.
All of Adam's Tate cookie bags.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably ripping people off anyway.
Yeah. Dude, I go into the bathroom here sometimes. Adam's just like, he was just like throwing stuff away in the bathroom garbage.
Uh-huh.
And it's like, the super's going to see this.
Yeah.
Like, they're going to know that this fucking gift basket with our names on it.
Yeah.
That you just tried to cram into.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah.
But, we'll have this out. I had the person.
You painted this?
John Nunn did. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. He came out. I mean, he just sprayed it real quick.
Yeah.
But that was now 6 months ago.
That's cool.
But yeah, we brought Sam on board. We got Dave, the producer.
Yeah.
We need it. This is the thing too, because we kind of broke the fourth wall and just had a breakdown a couple weeks ago because it's like we are now. It started off as a joke, but we are literally in over our heads. If what we need more than anything, if someone's done this or knows somebody that's done it professionally, is we need a talent booker who's on their shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the calendar, we can't, this will not work unless the bookings are regular, they happen weeks out, and there's time to, prepare interviews for Adam.
Yeah.
And that's a big component that's sort of missing.
Mm-hmm.
So we need that, and
I could probably do that.
that's the problem. Is this is why that FTX shit collapsed from my brief reading of it. But that fucking
He hired all his friends.
yeah is well, I don't know. I just read one article that just kind of struck me because there was some quote from somebody that was like, more companies die because the CEO just surrounds himself with people that are loyal rather than people that are good at their jobs. And then you do but I'm not a fucking businessman.
Right.
It's like this all happened by accident.
Yeah.
But my instinct is always like, get your friends work or whatever, bring them in.
Yeah.
And then fucking John Nunn spray paints the modem and destroys the internet in there.
Really?
Did he really?
No, I mean it's fine, but he sprayed all the networking equipment with this.
How did he make that mistake?
That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, I put a trash bag over it. I'm like, well, okay, but there's paint in it. There's paint in the vents, so. But no, we got it. It was worth it just to have his ass on camera in the early days of the Adam Friedland show. We were just
I remember that ass.
We were a couple of young kids just having fun before this became a real job.
Yeah.
In short order.
Yeah.
But it'll get there, guys. Touring's done. I'm done. No more dates, at least until after New Year's.
Yeah.
So I'll have time to, get all this shit done. Get the basic shit.
When was your Chicago show rescheduled to, Mike?
January 4th. You want to do Caroline's on Wednesday? I'm headlining Caroline's on Broadway.
I don't think I can.
Wednesday.
Thanksgiving. I'm going out of town.
Thanksgiving.
But
you got family?
no, I'm just going out of town.
Okay.
I'm having a Me's giving.
Nice.
Me Too's giving.
Yeah, nice.
I'm gonna go fuck a turkey against his at gunpoint.
Your Airbnb host like, did
Yeah.
you eat diarrhea?
Yeah.
Airbnb.
We have a Nest cam and we saw you eating diarrhea in
As
the
a-
kitchen.
As a vegan, I you know, I'm just about harm reduction.
You're still vegan, huh?
Yeah. So I won't eat animals, but I will fuck them at gunpoint.
Yeah.
And the gun's more of just theatrical because the animal doesn't understand.
Well, the animal should thank you after that for
Yeah.
not eating
I
it.
fuck animals at rolled up newspaper point.
That's funny.
Thanks. That's the kind of stuff we're gonna try and.
Can a vegan eat animal shit if it's just willingly shit? Not factory farm, like a dog in the
think
park.
so.
Yeah.
Unless you're precious about it. Unless you're like one of those annoying vegans.
But like, what won't eat honey?
People
I will
keep
not
saying-
eat honey. I will not eat
People
dog
keep
shit.
using the word precious now. I don't know. Is where I feel like that's like now just.
It's like if you're being a fat black woman about the things that you do.
No, literally.
Yeah.
It's funny that she's called that because she's not precious at all.
No, she's not. She's kind of the opposite.
She's sort of disgusting. when you
Yeah.
think about it.
There's a guy in the Toronto Raptors named Precious Achua. And his brother's first name
His
is
name is
God's.
Gay Chewbacca.
His brother's name is God's Gift Achua. What a fucking great name, Precious and God's Gift.
That's cool. I'm gonna give my children names like that. We were trying to work on the monologue the other day. Trent Reznor said he was like off. I was like just like going through headlines, and Trent Reznor's like, I'm quitting. Now any celebrity can just they just tell their publicists or like tell everyone I'm quitting Twitter.
Yeah.
You know, and then fucking I guess Deadline. Or
I'm moving to
whatever.
muchozuko.com.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Trent Reznor. So I'm just looking at Trent Reznor's. I don't know if it's Wikipedia or what, but he's got his there was an article about how it's hard for Trent Reznor to talk about his music with his kids or something, because and it says in the article because it prominently features the F word, but it lists his kids and they got names like fucking Duracell, Lightning Bolt.
Yeah.
You know,
Which F word?
I want to fuck you like a faggot is the lyrics in Closer. I want to fuck you like a faggot. And he's like, yeah, I've been collaborating with Jim Davis on a new song. I want to eat you like diarrhea. I want to jack off to child porn. You make me proud of myself. I'm so proud to say that I've eaten diarrhea.
It makes me laugh every time.
It's so funny, dude. It's so fucking
Just waking
funny.
up to Dick texting me out of just unrelated to anything. Just I'm gonna eat my diarrhea for you.
It's
The
really
first thing
good.
I read in the morning, I just start laughing.
It's really fucking good. But yeah, so that's a quick show update for the folks. But I'm feeling good. I have to just I can't function without anymore without just it's got to be one thing at a time.
Yeah.
So we got to have just the technical details of this talk show fixed.
Yeah.
And then we'll go.
Yeah. You got a lot on your plate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should be doing. People have suggested the whole time just to do more. At this point, we've already like enough kind of pulled the curtain back that we probably should be doing more like I don't know if you want to call it BTS stuff or whatever, but you know, I don't know, maybe something to think about, something for Adam to think about.
Yeah.
While he's taking his bubble bath at home, he's taking his Mr.
Soothing his pussy in the bubble
yeah.
bath.
Well, he's taking an Epsom pussy bath.
Yeah, this feels really good on my pussy.
Is that how he talks? Is that your impression of Adam?
On the spot, yeah.
Hey, what's up, man? I'm Friedland.
That's what he said. That's what he sounds like.
No, he doesn't.
My pussy hurts.
No, he
this
goes,
feels
he
good
goes,
on my
He
pussy.
goes, no, but you do. You do. No, Mike, you know what? You know what's true about you, Mike? Is and then whatever comes out is like the most inaccurate read possible. You know what I like about you, Mike, is that you're not Italian and you don't drive a moving truck. But no, we're in good we're in good shape. I
No,
think.
it's looking good, man, for real.
It looks exactly the same as it did.
But I haven't seen it in person since
Yeah.
a few
Stop.
months ago.
Stop dick riding. Stop meat riding, as
Sorry,
Gen
it's
Z says.
It sucks. It looks like shit.
Yeah.
I honestly, I cannot wait until there's a generation after Gen Z. And these little cocksuckers have to deal with.
Yeah.
Even gayer generation.
Yeah, right.
Generation gay.
Yeah. They get a little taste of
Gen
their own
F.
medicine. Well, it's weird. It's weird that there's this divide between like millennials and Gen Z because it's like I'm not your fucking parents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm just like a guy with shittier joints. Like we get mostly the same shit. My Apple Watch is like just a little bit older.
They just know
than
like
yours.
different Nickelodeon shows.
I guess, yeah. They don't know about Tom Pearl. They don't know about Mucho Zuko.
We got to educate Gen Z about Mucho Zuko.
Gen Z's trying to cancel Tom Pearl.
Yeah.
He's a fucking pedophile.
Yeah, shut up.
Yeah, but he eats
Shut
shit.
up.
It's funny.
Stop
You
trying
have
to
to
cancel
separate
everybody.
the art from the
Yeah.
artist with Tom Pearl.
It's funny because it's like I don't really, it's like I don't really get like, it's like sometimes I'll be like, oh, I'm out of touch now. And then I think back to who I was when I was like 23, and I was like, oh, I was never in touch.
Yeah.
I never knew. I was like a weird faggot
Yeah.
that would watch shit-eating pedophile videos.
Some things don't change.
Yeah, no, I was never. And so I don't really know anything other about Gen Z. My only impression of Gen Z people is they always all have new clothes. Their socks are always clean. You know what I mean? They always
Yeah,
got nice
absolutely.
shoes and socks.
They're just younger. They haven't gone through as many clothes.
Yeah.
I'm still wearing some of the same boxers from like 7 years
Well, it's
ago.
like I've never seen a Gen Z person covered in cat hair.
No.
They just don't have that problem. Whereas I've been covered in cat hair my entire
Your
life.
entire life.
I had
Yeah.
so much cat hair on me after last night. Your cat is like was all over me.
Yeah. Well, she has like a really thick undercoat. I don't know. It's because she looks like a short hair cat, but I guess she's one of these Garfield types, one of these shit-eating Garfield types. All right, but that's going to do it for today. Thank you guys so much.
Can I plug some road dates?
Oh yeah, please do.
I got Foxborough, Mass coming up, and then actually all my road dates are I got Des Moines, Chicago. I'm at Caroline's this weekend. On Wednesday, and then I got a little podcast.
Come out to that, people.
Huh?
It's going to be good. People
Thanks.
should come, people in New York and surrounding areas.
I'm
come
sorry.
see
I
Mike
feel like
at
I'm
Caroline's.
I'm taking up your time now.
No, why do you do this?
What?
No, please.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right. I got
I'll put the
Foxborough,
I'm gonna-
December 9th and 10th.
I'm going to put the dates. Give me the. I'll put the dates in the description for the episode.
All right,
That's-
thanks.
Yeah.
I got Jersey, December 30th and 31st at Bananas, and then I got Chicago, Des Moines. They're all in my social media bio, and then I got a podcast called Out for Smokes with Scott Chaplin and Sean McCarthy.
Okay.
It's a lot of fun.
I also want to plug.
Thanks.
I saw
Thank
old
you.
friends at Magooby's, the Rob and Joe show, Joe Robinson and Rob Mayer, and the Three Guys On podcast with Andy Klein and Randolph and Tim. If they're even still doing that, I'm not sure, but it was good to see those guys.
Yeah,
It was sort of surreal. It was weird.
I like Andy Klein.
Yeah, I like those guys too. But they all came by Magooby's. I like just loaded up. It was like I recreated the Wiseacres open mic with all of my like old friends.
Nice.
And then Norman featured, and they're all I met those guys when I was like 16, 17, and they were probably in their early to mid 30s.
Yeah,
And now they're all like old.
yeah.
Yeah. Like I saw Mike Stork, and he's like, "Yeah, I had a quadruple bypass." He
Yeah.
just lifts up his shirt. He's got this like giant fucking scar.
Yeah, I moved here. I moved here when I was 20.
Yeah.
So I was like the young guy.
Yeah. No, it's like it's good to see old friends, but yeah, it's jarring.
What's
I'm
the
not
point
saying
we're
anything. I'm not saying anything insightful. I'm just
Me neither,
processing my emotions after a week where it's like, fuck, 20 years have gone by,
Yeah,
and what have I done? Literally nothing.
that's not true.
Well, I've done something.
Bring joy to people.
Like Santa.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You're like the Green
And you
Power
also
Ranger.
Yeah.
you made millions of dollars bringing joy to millions of people.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
you can buy my kids some Christmas presents if you want.
We'll talk about it. All right, thanks,
right,
guys.
thanks.
Mike, you mind
I'm
hitting the
at
stop
real
button?
online boy on everything.
This
Okay,
one?
just stop.